look what we got going on. Let's get in there. We got a couple more to set up. And this is what it's gonna look like. Oh. Dude, it does look good with the black. Much better. So as you can see, we got all these tanks put up on the racks. Jeff's there for comparison and also as a billboard, Flip Aquatics. But look at this. It actually looks really, really good. So there's Marcus Aurelius. So now we just gotta put this still up here and then mount it to these beams. But super exciting. I mean, it looks great. It really does. So I'm glad we decided to go with painted. You're getting a lot of glare right now, but once we get the lights in there and the soil and all that, it's gonna have a nice, really clean look to it. So we're back at it again today. We just got all the tanks set up. I know it's probably super, super loud, and I apologize for that. We got Marcus doing, we got Jeff on water, we got Mike over there. And so we're gonna get a lot done today. Hopefully get the rest of these tanks drilled. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Hopefully none of them are tempered. All will be good. And we'll get after it. So just stay tuned. You'll see what this whole baby looks like when it's all said and done. But super, super excited. Just got done drilling these tanks with Mike and Mark, and we had two oopsies. Let me see if we can find them, but I don't think it will be too bad. Let's see. Here's oopsie number one. We started drilling in the wrong spot and then realized it, and so it got, let's see, not super deep. So I don't think it should be an issue. Especially once we put a bulkhead on there, but we got nice clean holes. Everything's looking pretty good, and so we'll get these painted. But look at this second one. It was the second one we drilled. So here's the chip. So this one went a lot faster than we thought, so it just broke through. It was me. And then this happened, and I was like, oh no. But that's just silicone. So I thought I broke it, but I didn't, so thank God for that. And just a little chip. So it's on the outside, which is surprising. There's a chip on the outside, but it happened. I think it's because the drill went down so quick. But yeah, other than that, they look great. So, I mean, look at this. This is what it's gonna look like when it's all said and done. And there's my two trusted helpers. And so, yeah, life's pretty good. I mean, I'm pumped. Not one of them broke. And now it's just getting them all set up. Getting them plumbed in, getting the racks up top. Mark and Mike cut the wood for the racks up top. We got to paint those tomorrow and just get it done. It's going to look great. Well, I just stopped over at the new building. Marcus is over here working, and he's working on our plumbing. And so what we're doing is we just need a drain for all the tanks, and so we're bringing it to this sub pump. Because if you guys don't remember, if you look way over here, the sewage is right there, and it goes out like right at this level. And so there's no way for us to get into the sewage, and so without like drilling up the floor. So we're just going to go into the sub pump because it's already in the floor, and we'll put a backup pump in here, all that. But Mark, and this isn't sanitary line, it's literally just coming out of our fish tank, so no big deal. He's rotting this all the way around. You can see it keeps going, goes right there. And then he's got it coming all the way around. And what we're doing is we're doing an inch of drop for every 10 feet. So that should be plenty enough to keep the water flowing. I don't know if that's code or anything, but this is just for our use, so we really don't have to go by code, I guess. And so it is literally just running. So he's using the 2x4s, the way he explained it to me, is these are 1.5 inches. So every 15 feet he uses one 2x4. And he's just stacking them. And so he's got it all the way down here. Now he's gonna route it around that way. There's the sewage line that I was talking about. And then we'll pick up the tanks from there. And so it's looking like it's gonna work out pretty well. We just have just enough drop to be able to get behind the tanks and make it all the way over to the end with still plenty of drop. So that's what we're working on. Mark, how's it going so far?
Doing good.
Doing good? Everybody leaves you alone over here, right?
Yeah, nice.
It's nice and quiet. So that's what we're working on today. Mark's doing a great job, and so hopefully this this project will wrap up pretty quickly. Radical Reefs.
Shout out to Reefs Coral.
That's funny. We got Mike and Mark over here just doing work. They got this whole line pretty much done today. It starts over there. We looked at it yesterday. It goes all the way around. And then, oh, huge shout out to these guys. These dehumidifiers have done awesome. Two-sot, I'm going with two-sot. But yeah, it's done great. There's just a little puddle right here because it's still leaking in a tiny bit, but hopefully that'll dry up pretty quick. And then they got this running all the way down. All the way down. It actually looks really good. Don't know, Marcus?
Good, attached to the wall.
Yeah, it looks great. So they're doing a really good job. And it comes all the way over here, and this is where they got it ending. And so the other racks are actually going to come right up to this point. And so that should be good. And then this is what Mike and Mark are working on right now. They're running the drainage line. Let me show you down the back right here, which is going to be a little tight, but it'll be good. We use T's just so that we don't lose siphon at all, or we don't like get an air pocket stuck in there or something, and then it drains really slow. So this is what it's going to look like. Just picks them up. We do a T, so on and so forth, and all the way down. It's going to look great when it's done. Apparently we ran out of supplies. Had to make an emergency trip, pick up some more stuff. Got some PVC pieces right there. So we're making some big progress today. I'll give you guys an update here in a second. A second your time, like 25 minutes my time. I gotta get back there. But it's going good. We're getting there. Check this out. So super stinking excited. I don't think we have enough, but we ordered a bunch of substrate for the new building. So to start off, we got Eco Complete Regular. We're gonna use this for the Neocardinas and the mono shrimp, things like that don't need buffered water. Just because we need an inert substrate, which basically means that it does not buffer pH. So we got like, I think 30 bags of it, which is not gonna be anywhere near enough. I'll show you what we did back in the plant room that made me realize it won't be enough. But we have, we got Brightwell in. We got 1, 2, 3, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 boxes, which is actually 28 25-pound bags. So I gotta say, huge shout out to Brightwell. One, their soil is absolutely phenomenal. We use it in all of our Caradina tanks that need buffered water, but they hooked us up with all this soil, so super excited for that. They didn't have to do that, but they did. They love what we're doing with the 125. So we're going to be setting up half the system that we have right now. We're going to set it up with buffered water, and the other half, man, I can't even talk. The other half will be unbuffered, so we're going to have to order some more Eco Complete. Also, we got in a bunch of fluorite. I used to use this stuff back in the day. One of our members actually sent me some tanks. Will, I think it was Will, sent me a tank that he was using fluoride in, and I just loved it. So I'm like, man, I need some of that for over there too. So we got that, but let me go back in the back and I'll show you what we did in the plant room. So here's what we had going on before. We were using this foam kind of as a placeholder to shove the plants down in, which works good, but it just, I guess it really wasn't getting enough nutrients down there. It wasn't holding the nutrients like we'd wanted. So if a plant was here long enough, it just wasn't picking up enough fertilizer in the tank. And so what we decided to do is we switched over this tank to Eco Complete, and that way it holds it down there a little bit better. And over here we switched over to Eco Complete. What is this? This is the red variant. Now the reason they're all laying down is because I literally just turned on the light on them, and so I think this will work really good. We would have used Brightwell, but we have this on a automatic water change system, so it would burn through the Brightwell like extremely quick because we have KH in our water, and I feel like it would just turn into mush right away. So that's why we went with this. Also, this stuff never goes bad, and hopefully, I hope it absorbs a lot of the nutrients that we're pumping into here, and so yeah, so I'm really excited about that. Also, it looks freaking good. I love it. And then also, beneficial bacteria will grow down here, which is good for the fish. And I absolutely love it. So thank you, Will, for inspiring me. And just so you guys know, we always dose Brightwell fertilizer here. This is the best stuff. It's shrimp safe, multi-fert. It doesn't have the nitrate in it, so it's great for your fish tank with shrimp. So that's what we got going on here. Let's go back over to the other building. We're filming. Oh, hey, Radical Reefs! Jeez, that's 2 shout-outs in a row in the same video on different days. That's funny. All right, so this is big news. One, the tanks are all up. Looks awesome. Marcus, my man Mike, been working hard. Mike's actually coming with us to Aquashella, so that's gonna be cool. So you guys will see him there. But they're just doing a great job. So here's what we got. One, how awesome is that? It's just, I love it. So we're gonna put some lights over here, but the rack is up, it's running, it's good. Well, it's not running, but they did get all this piping done, which looks great. Mark actually had the idea of bringing this one over a little bit so that we didn't go straight into the top of this, because water could potentially get back into this aquarium, risk of bacterial spreading or bacteria spreading, and so we didn't want that. But it's going really good. So they're finishing up the last piece now. Then they're gonna do these top rows, and then we're gonna run air line like right here, and then we're gonna run water right there. So that's all gonna come together pretty freaking quick. But now we got all this space, so that means we're gonna get this set up, we're gonna get the air system going, and then we're gonna get the water change system going. We need an RO unit to arrive, so it's all gonna come together. But look how freaking cool this is. I love that we painted the backs. Best decision. And it's really, really coming along. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm stinking excited. I think this is awesome. I absolutely love it. Again, Aquashella is coming up in 2 weeks, September 28th and 29th, I believe. I hope to see you guys there if you can make it. But we're gonna keep working on this. I'll keep bringing you guys updates. But you guys make it a great rest of your week. And as always, God bless.